Well, good evening, everyone. Looks like the lighting has changed. Welcome to Hanging Out in the Fish Room with Fish Fam Mom. I hope that everyone is having a good evening. Excuse me. Yeah, my chat's not working. So, can you see me and can you hear me okay? Fancy Tale. Hey, Scott. I said, first of all, I want to say welcome to the live stream and those that are in the chat. We have Diego of Pet Sonics. We have King Lee of Twin City Guppies. We have Daryl Deemer. We also have Mob Guppy, which is, um, I'm getting two different kinds of chats. Um, Mob Guppy, who is Peter, that I've just come to know. We have Scott with Fancy Tail Aquatics. We have Melvin's Aquatic Empire in the house. We have Turbo Fish, and we have Melvin. Okay, Melvin's Aquatic Empire said hi to Fancy, and I can hear you. Okay, can y'all see me okay? I know the chroma key is kind of playing in the background. I see it clicking in and clicking out. So, anyway, I hope everything turns out okay. Um, I do have chat now actually working. Pet Sonic says yes. And Turbo says, ooh, this is cool. This is Streamlabs OBS. And it has lots of bells and whistles. And also, I do want you all to see below me here the December subscribers. My goal is 1,000 by the end of December 2018. Also, over here, you'll see the website donation goal. My website is up, and everybody, I want y'all to check it out later, not right now while I'm streaming, but look under the description, and the description has a hot link for you to click on. Go to slcaquatics.org, and it is in skeleton mode. I still have some edits to do on the blog page, but my merch page is up, my event page is up, and I want everyone to know that I am looking for more sponsors for my website, and the website is sponsored mainly by the Patreon account by all of my patrons. I have 12 patrons right now that are supplying me with about $15 a month. If you'd like to become a Patreon or a patron, uh, you can follow the link, and any of my mods can get those links and share them with you in the chat. We also have joining us tonight DPK's Fish Aquariums. Hey, Carlos. Hi, Susan and everyone. I hear you clear and video is crisp. Thank you so much. Um, and of course, Diego says everything's good also. I'm excited because of the website being up and active right now. I really want it to become a very living website, somewhat like the YouTube. It's not going to have, I'm going to see how I can integrate my live videos into my website so that you can click a watch now button and actually see me live or watch any of my uploaded content that I share with you all. Also on my blog, I'm trying to integrate a comment box where you can also comment on the blog and share the blog with other social media as well. The event page is going to be my most exciting page because I want to share not only my events, but I want to share your events on that page as well. It's going to be loaded with lots of information. And I want to have a resource page that also resources for information on things that we need in the fish hobby. And I might even want to link uh, different people's websites. Like if you become a sponsor of SLC Aquatics website, like Pet Sonics, like Diego is, you will be listed on my merch page at the bottom, thanking all of my sponsors. My patrons are there listed, but you are anonymous. I believe there's a link allowing you to become one. And thank you, Scott, for sharing my Patreon link. Anyone who wants to support me with $1, at least $1 a month, I appreciate it. And that will go to support the website and also the fish hobby. And 808 Tank, hello, how are you doing? I believe that's Jay. If I'm wrong, tell me again what your first name is. Good to see you. That sounds awesome, Susan. Thank you, Carlos. My chat just went away, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, it came back. Yes, hi Jay, glad you're here, brother. DPK also shared my Patreon link. Thank you so very much. Hanging out in the fish room with me tonight. If you all were with me last Tuesday night, first of all, before I get started, I want to welcome everyone back from the aquatic experience. I didn't get to go, but I sure did have a lot of fun watching your live videos, and I know there's going to be more to come because, getting home, editing the videos, popping them up here and there, breaking them up into different contents, and we enjoyed Bob at Steamfight Aquatics live stream last night. Even though he had some negatives about the location, there was lots of fun of meeting all of the YouTube channel creators that were hanging out with each other. I know y'all had some great time. What was Melvin's question? Yeah, I shut down my 40-gallon breeder saltwater tank. I lost all 3 chromas, so I'm turning the 40-gallon breeder into an African cichlid tank. Well, I'm sorry for your losses, Melvin, but I'm glad you've got a restart. You've got a goal. You've got an idea. You've got a dream, and make it happen. And of course, there's plenty of cichlid friends that join me here every Tuesday night, so you can ask away if you've never raised cichlids before. If you have raised cichlids before, I'm sure you may not have as many questions as I would have getting started with the cichlid tank. But Rick, Bam Aquatics is here. Hello, Rick. Good to have you. Thanks for joining us. I did an opening spiel with my website is now up and running, and I am asking for more patron supporters, $1 a month support to help support my website. And also, if you have a business website, I'm going to be soliciting you to become a sponsor, and you will be listed on the website under the My Merchant merchandise page. And to be a sponsor, you don't have to sponsor me financially, but I will ask you to share SLC Aquatics on your website, and we will link each other and support one another. Vanoski's in the house. Hey, Vanoski, good to have you with us. Yes, Melvin. DPK also is sorry for your losses, and I believe you can do it. And I bet it will look amazing, Carlos says. Everybody's still greeting one another. That's great. I saw where Rank at River Life at the Aquatic Experience also has a campaign going for the subscribers that have less than 1,000 subscribers. I forget what he was calling that campaign. If anybody can remember, you can post it in the chat. I know Rob at Natural Aquarium. Can't think of the first part. Oh boy, I'm tired. I've been working since 3 o'clock on getting this updated, and anyone who donates live will get a live notification on the screen. Yes, everybody's subbing each other. That's the hashtag FishFamLove way. I haven't seen Oddball tonight. Haven't seen Maple Aquariums yet. Trying to read the chat. Right back at you, Bam Aquatics. Racing Natural Aquariums. Thank you, Carlos. I just drew a blank. But he's part of that campaign. And we're trying to get more attention. And Mob Guppy, I gave you mod powers a while ago, I think. If you're still in the house, yes. You can also, Mob Guppy, share your campaign with everyone tonight. You saw Maple earlier. Well, thank you, Carlos. And thank you for sharing the stream on other social media. I shared it on SLC Aquatics Facebook page. And also, I am downsizing my fish room due to some life changes, family emergencies, my mom's health, my son's health. I was in the emergency room Sunday morning with him. He went into a deep diabetic coma. His blood sugar was 17. It took them a while to get the blood sugar up and to stay up. We also have Karen Guppies in the house. Hello, Karen Guppies. Good to have you with us tonight, and welcome to the stream. Yes, Brandon at Maple Street Aquatics. Thanks, Rick. The fish nerd Carlos is in the house. Hello, we have Carlos. I'm going to have call you Carlos number 2 since DPK Fish Aquarium's already in the house, Carlos. Thank you for joining me, and I'm so glad you all had such a wonderful time at Aquatic Experience. I'm looking forward to your all's videos, and I think some of you are using Instagram to post a lot of your pictures. Thanks, Carlos. I hope your family's doing better too. When it rains, it pours sometimes, and I'm still concerned about Kayla, even though Kayla is doing all right. They're not able to go home to Panama City. I don't know who they're staying with or if Red Cross is putting them up, but her and her beautiful family they survived the Hurricane Michael. And I heard today on the news that Panama City did get power, so I don't know if their water supply has been restored yet or not. Hey, King Lee, saying hello again. You must have stepped away, but welcome back. Mob Guppy says make sure that you like tonight's live stream. Share it, please. Thank you. Daryl and Carlos, the fish nerd, met at AE. Mr. B's Fishing Things. Hello, Mr. B's Fishing Things. Good to have you in the stream tonight. So do you all have anything new going on in your fish rooms? Thanks, Rick. He's going to be okay if he steps up taking care of himself. He's 33 years young, and he's been going through this since he was 8 years old. He went to live with his dad when he was 13, and he did not maintain his medical care like I had asked his father to do. And so my son really has not kept up his medical care like he really needed to, and he's in bad shape right now. He has acute kidney disease. He has he had one of his little toes amputated when I was driving back from Virginia. And yeah, I'm trying not to be sad. I'm going to be okay. Scott says, I stay in touch with Panama City News. I used to live there. Okay. And prayers to all of them. Yes, Scott. And it is quite devastating. But if they pull together, and I didn't do a GoFundMe account this year. Personally, I've been going through a lot in my personal life and stress on my job, trying to stay focused, and I've been praying and asking God to lead and guide me in what I needed to do. So right now he just says to stand still. Trying to read the chat, sorry. Karen Guppy says, good, Melvin, how are you? Nothing on the channel. Fancy Tale says, I did my accidental first live stream the other night. Teehee. Was just trying to test it. 45 minutes later. Teehee. Hey, I think I pulled down a lot of my first streams because they were so bad. And you probably can watch some of my first streams and see all of the technical errors I was having, and everyone in the chat was encouraging me to, to stay in there and to keep trying. But the most important thing, Scott and Diego, I think Diego tried to live stream and didn't quite get off the ground with his either. The most important thing before your live stream is to share. I did a couple private ones first. Do some private live streams, and don't make them public. Do some private live streams. That way, if things don't go right, you can delete it and nobody else sees it. And you can get someone that to help you test it out. So you can go unlisted if you're on a desktop or an iPad. You can go unlisted and share the link with someone that will help you out in the chat. And I'm available Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays in the mornings between 10 and 2. So, you can always ask me to help you test your live stream before you actually go live. But don't forget to promote yourself. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, let your followers know that you're going to do a live stream, and trial and error, trying to find out what that right time is for you. I was very blessed to find this 6 o'clock pocket. I had to scoot over a little bit when Corey and Joel were doing the fish talk, aquatic fish talk. What is it? AFT, I think they were doing aquarium fish talk. I'm tired. I can't even remember what it was called. But when they were doing their live streams, I had to scoot mine over a little bit and stream a little later. Twin City Guppy says I've done 2 live streams and they both were a hot mess. That's cute. Oh, I still like your first streams. It was fun and a learning experience. Thank you, Carlos. We got to know each other really good, didn't we? Oh, we had the bucket brigade. Lord help me, the bucket brigades, fish community hanging out. We had Chris Gustins, we had Gina Tucker aquariums, we had DPK, we had David Betancourt, we had Nisi, we had um, uh, Short and Anxious, we had uh, uh, Charles, Fishroom. Oh, there was a bunch of us. Mark's Art, Angelo's, Fish Tanks. There was a bunch of us. Victor, yeah, Victor was there. We had Kayla, we had Priscilla. There was a bunch of us back in the beginning. Hey, Victor, my V-man, how you doing? Diego says, I'm a newbie. A newbie's newbie, LOL, and I'm also shy to speak to groups of people. Yeah, we're going to get you out of that. Keep on trucking there, Diego. Twin City Guppies, that giveaway stream was the best ever. Please make more. It said Daryl. That's great. And Rick says he's still learning. Yes, Rick's done a couple live streams. So many that day, I remember. Karen Guppy says, I love watching and listening to everyone's live streams. You all do an awesome job. Oh, believe me, like tonight when I'm tired, my tongue is thick, I didn't get a nap. It takes energy. It takes energy to do a live stream. You need to promote yourself. I think my first live stream had 3 or 5. No, my first live stream had no one on it. And I think that video is still up if you'll go watch it. It was funny. I didn't know how to invite anyone to the live stream. I just thought if you went live, they'd find you and start hanging out. But that's not true. You got to find a follower. You got to get 2 or 3 spreading the word with you. And it's quite a learning curve, but it's a lot of fun. DPK says, I'm the same, Diego. I stutter a lot. Yeah. You either stutter or you trip over your words or you call people by the wrong name. And if you don't have any content or any subject, it can be pretty boring unless you have a personality that can help it ride. So everybody's signal still good. I think I've got 18 watching right now. Thank you so much. I'm still excited about my web page out there. I really want to make it interactive. And I'm willing to even drop some of my Facebook stuff so that I can spend more time and energy. Like everyone's been telling me, you know, a web page is good, but it's a lot of work. And once I get the bones of it, you know, to where I want it, I update the church website. I've created a couple websites for people. I've never used WordPress before, but we have some add-ons that help with WordPress, and finding stock photos that are high definition and good quality. That is what is the fun part. DBK says he remembers Bob joining the all-girls stream. Yep. I let him break the rule once, and I won't let him break it again. And we have had some pretty good all-girl live streams, and so check out my playlist. And I have probably so many playlists. I have, how many videos did I say I had up last week? I think about 350. I'm getting close to it. Twin City Guppy says, hit that like button. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Hit that like button. Oh, appreciate it. Melvin says, I did a live stream too. The first one, I had trolls trolling my live streams saying inappropriate things. Yep, that's going to happen, Melvin. I hate it. And that's why it's important to get some mods who know what they're doing so they can catch them really quick. Thank you, my Guppy, for sharing my website. Fancy Tail says, congrats on that. Is my next goal a website? Yeah, it's exciting. And believe me, Scott, I want my website to be a resource for all of the hashtag FishFam websites. So if you have a website and you're not a sponsor and you want to become a sponsor of Susan or slcaquatics.org, shoot me an email at score48@yahoo.com. It's in the description below. If you'll just click more or the down arrow under this video, and you can see where you can reach me. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm also on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. I also have a Facebook a Facebook group called Susan for SLC Aquatics, and I have different followers everywhere. A lot of times people join a group and they don't ever participate. So I may even start cleaning out the group. And if you're not participating, you may have to rejoin if you want to. Those that are active on YouTube, I'm going to leave you in there even though you're not active in the group, because I want you to be able to see the news. I want you to be able to see the updates. And then the links that I post in the group and on the page send you to the website. So if you look on my channel, I have some upcoming streams. I want to do a hashtag FishFam married couples stream in February. It'll be the weekend of the 14th. So if you don't have, I think I scheduled it early for like around 4 o'clock Central Time. So even if your partner is not in the fish hobby, ask them if they won't join you for a few minutes, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to do a Google's Hangout. I want everyone to come on there. If you can wear red, wear red. If not, we're going to do, we're just going to hang out and show the love. I would like to hear how households get along that may not share the same hobby, but yet they still love each other. They support each other's hobbies. And sometimes the other half may not want anything to do with the fish hobby at all, like mine. He says he doesn't even want to, but how many times has he been on the live stream with me already, okay? So you can get your other half there if you sweeten the honey just a little bit. Oh, hallelujah. I'm going to have to scroll back up because I've missed some things. Let's see. Fancy Tail says, well, luckily most of my subs that joined were nice. And Karen says, I subbed Fancy Tail Aquatics. Great. Twin City Guppy says, you are awesome. No need to ever worry. Daryl Deemer. Awesome. DPK also says, that happened to David Betancourt's too, Melvin. That's why we had to get mods. Yep. And it's going to happen. So it's not anything about you being a good or a bad person. It's going to happen. Matter of fact, we rejoice when it happens because that means we're doing something that that draws them out of their woodwork. I'm trying to stay where my chroma key will behave itself, but it's gonna come in and out. Fancy Tale says, thank you, everyone in this stream. Please join everyone in here. We can all use it. That's right. That's part of the Fish Fam love, is that we sub for sub, and we don't just sub for sub. We also actually watch some of your content. We may click like and forget to leave a comment, but some of us try to get around and leave little comments of thanks for sharing, or great content, or sorry for your losses, hang in there, keep on doing a good job. You know, we try to encourage and support one another. Pet Sonic says, yeah, once you get the website close enough to where you want it, the updates can be quick unless you're a perfectionist, anal, or OCD like me. And everything's going to be OCD. I want to be a perfectionist, and when I make an error or when I post the wrong data, it kills me. But anyway, we're really gonna push it and try to. If you haven't seen my trailer, check out my trailer later. You'll see every page that I have up right now, except for the privacy page. You really do need to read the privacy page, especially for those that are outside of the United States, because we have to post that on our websites. DPK says, I'd like to become a patron. If you'd like to become a patron for Susan, here's her link to patreon.com/Susan for SLC Aquatics. Thank you, Carlos. Bam Aquatics says, yep, Scott, I agree. Everyone check out everyone else, and it helps a lot. Yes, it does. And take time to view some of their videos. If they don't have any content, that's fine too. Just support them and get them some subs, and try to encourage them to start posting some content. Even if you don't put your face in front of the video and you just film your fish, put a little music behind it, you know, upload 5 to 10 minutes, and that'll be your first video. There's only one way to do it, and that's to get started. KP, hey Corey, KP Aquariums, what's up, DPK Aquariums? How have you been, bud? None. Don't you hate autocorrect? Mob Guppy Peter says, I've purchased my URL and I'll launch in 2019. All right, I'll be looking for it. Keep me posted, and I will share it on my webpage as well. Carlos says, doing okay, just hanging in there, KP. Fish Tropic Jason, hey Fish Tropic Jason, how you doing? I follow Susan off a bridge. Hit that like button. Well, if I go off a bridge, I'm gonna be swimming. How about you? Matthew Moore Sicklets, hey Matthew, how are you doing? Good to see you, sweetheart. My webpage is launched, slcaquatics.org. Check it out. And DPK Fish Aquarium says hi to Fish Tropic. Also, I want to let you know that I am asking for sponsors of the webpage, whether you support $1 a month or not. We're going to link your webpage with my webpage, and it will go on the sponsors page. And I want to just, I'll be talking to people like Corey at Aquarium Co-op, and Bob at Steamfight Aquatics, Michael's Fishroom, the Fish Nerd has a web page, Jeremy at Sergeant Tank. Oh, if I keep calling names, I'm gonna miss somebody. Diego at Pet Sonics. He is one of my sponsors, and he's already on my merch page on my website. The patrons, those that share $1 or $5 a month, have their names are not listed. They are anonymous, but my patrons on my Patreon account are my main supporters. And my web page is going to cost me, as you see on the screen, The website donation goal is $500. It's going to cost me $500, and my designer is going to take $50 a month payment for 10 months. Then the website is mine, and then I will continue from time to time, use her for consultation, and I will pay for each consultation, about $25 each consultation. So that's how my Patreons are going to support me, and I'm going to be a website that keeps the hashtag FishFam community in touch with one another. I'm going to have resources such as individual websites for their own businesses, like Life with Pets, Sheila over at Life with Pets. And remember her in prayer right now, her and her family. Her little puppy was treated at the vets and became very ill, and is beginning to have seizures. So remember them in prayer. Pray for that puppy. Oh, I already got 2 thumbs down, everybody. I love it. I still got some haters. But it doesn't hurt. It helps. Let's see. Where was I? Let's see. KP says, yeah, my wife hates when I talk about fish. Well, KP, will she be willing to do a married couples live stream in February with you just for a few minutes? I want to do Google Hangouts, and she can come on and tell us how much she hates the hobby. She can come on and tell me how much she loves you but hates the fish hobby. I just want to have a relaxed live stream with our couples, just for I think it's going to be early. I think around 4 o'clock on February the 16th, and I will share the link with you so that you can have her with you for a few minutes. And HC Aqua, Jesse's in the house. Hey Jesse, how are you doing? I missed you when you first came in. Sorry, I was running my mouth. And he says, please hit the like button. Excuse me, Mob Guppy says. And Matthew says, my wife is just a no-go. I asked Rod to be here with me for a few minutes, and he goes, oh. My wife is the one who tells me to keep going when I'm ready to hang up the gloves. See, DPK, Carlos, that's awesome. River Life, Rank is in the house. Hey dear, how you doing? I brought you something from Aquatic Experience. Let me see. I got to represent. Let me see if I can get it on here. I got to represent River Life, because I have one on my Zazzle's, store. So everybody check out River Life. I know the chroma key's knocking it out because it's green. Thanks, Frank. Thank you so much. My chroma key's messing up behind me, y'all. It's fuzzy. There it is. Okay. That just went out. What? Fish Tropic says, River, Matt, Vichu. I know I'm behind. Petsonics Diego says, I feel Rod is supportive of you and your hobby. Yes, he is. He just doesn't want to get on the live stream with me on the married couples live stream scheduled for February the 16th, okay? But I'm going to get him here, and he'll probably wear one of my shirts. Matthew says, my wife is camera shy. Well, get her one of those Halloween masks. And anybody who's camera shy, who doesn't want to be on the camera, can disguise themselves, okay? But just hit me up at score48@yahoo.com and tell me that you will be trying to get your other significant other to participate in the live stream. And yes, I am asking for married couples. I'm sorry. That's just my standard, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I know not everyone gets married. They live together. But if you've been living together longer than 6 years, you're considered common law anyway. So I will accept common law marriage or coupling, as you want to call it. I just want to have a, maybe I'll remove the title married couples. Maybe I'll just put hashtag FishFamCouples. How about that? Will that make everybody happy? Oh, Guppy Puppies is in the house. Hey, Guppy Puppies, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream tonight. You know I'm going to check you out. That is so cute, Guppy Puppies. Subscribe. I just subscribed. Welcome to the live stream. So glad to have you with us tonight. Pleco Whisper Mark is in the house. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? He's excited because Big Easy is coming back. He's off of penalties. Smash that like button, everyone. Priscilla's in the house. Where is she? Where is she? I missed her. Hey, Priscilla. How are you doing, sweetheart? I didn't get too many yays and nays. Angelo. Oh, hey dear. How you doing? Y'all gonna have to do a replay, rerun, or whatever. Yes, Priscilla is very talented. And if you want to know another person that's talented is, of course, Joel at Corvus Oskin, and Chris at Multi-Tank Addictions. And everybody, where is Chris? Is he okay? Is he on vacation? What's going on? Priscilla's trying to say hi to everyone. Diego says, I'm not happy. I'm single. LOL. Just kidding. I love the single life. Well, there's going to be other opportunities, Diego, because I have a meet and greet scheduled for January. I have a couples live stream for February. And March, I have a workshop scheduled. And that workshop is going to be very, very interesting because it's going to have multiple workshops. And it's going to be a live stream. And it'll probably be through Google Hangout as well. And let's see. I don't think I have anything scheduled for April because that's Easter and I'm very busy. Priscilla says River Life is the official bomb.com. Well, he had some equipment that was awesome with the live stream from the Aquatic Experience at the Flip Aquatics booth. I still didn't get any pictures from JH. I'm trying. There we go. I'm trying to get my chroma key to stay put. Had to add another light behind me. I'll probably go out. No. It's the software. But anyway, he is the bomb.com. New York Gold is in the house. Hey Don, how you doing? DBK says, oh wait, till you see his upgrade logo for his channel. Return, Susan, is sharp and cute. All right, I got to check it out, Carlos. See, I'm so behind in chat. Mob Guppy, New York Gold, Priscilla, 54 Punchies in the house, is very talented as well. Well, I need to check out 54 Punchies art. Jeremy's Wild Studio. Hey, Jeremy, it's been a while. How are you doing? Good to see you, sweetheart. Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. Okay, Guppy Puppy says, thanks for the sub, Fancy Tail, and thanks a million, Fish. Also, I subbed you too, Guppy Puppies. River Life said to Priscilla with a heart, thank you very much. You are a wonderful person. She really is. Priscilla's so sweet. That's the hashtag FishFamLove. If there's any channels in the chat that you do not know, oh, somebody took the thumbs away and gave me a thumbs up, a thumbs down and gave me a thumbs up. Well, thank you. If you haven't subbed somebody, we do sub for sub, but it's not mandatory. If you want to, okay? YouTube has to make sure that if you want to, you may sub another channel in the chat that you do not know and check out their content. Leave a like or a comment on their videos and encourage them to keep up the good work. If they don't have any content, encourage them to get some content going. You see how my anyway, it's bugging me. I'm gonna have to try to ignore it. We missed you in New Jersey, Susan. Yes, sweetheart. You know, at the beginning of the year, I let everyone know that I wasn't going to make it because that weekend is my church's founders anniversary week, but I didn't even make it Sunday morning due to my son being in the emergency room in a coma. He was in a diabetic coma, and by the time I got home from the emergency room, they stabilized him, sent him home. His girlfriend took him to his grandmother's, where he's living with his grandmother, and you know, by the time I got home about 6:15. My husband so graciously told me to go to bed. He would take care of all of my duties, let Pastor know that I had to go to sleep. And Jeremy's Wild Studios, glad to be here too. Great. Wonderful. But anyway, he's stable. He still has that wound vac in, and he has to go every 3 days for that wound to be cleaned out and the pump to be emptied, etc., etc. He has acute kidney disease. He has other ailments going on, high blood pressure. So remember Joshua in prayer, please. And my mom has surgery on the 25th. They're going to break up a large kidney stone and put a stent from her kidney to her bladder to take the, you know, to take the granules down to the bladder without cutting up her ureter. And she's a little nervous about that. So her name is Joanne. So remember my mom and my son in prayer, and me too, because I need it. I need the strength. How are you doing? Pleco Whisper. Melvin's is asking. Wow, it just jumped. Jeff Rose here. Hey, Jeff Rose. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm just talking. I came to let everyone know that Susan has launched the webpage. slcaquatics.org is now active on the web. It's in its skeleton mode. And Jeffro, I can't wait till your video comes out Tuesday for your Halloween aquarium. Also, if you will put your um, mouse up to the right hand corner, there is a poll for you to vote on, and it says, do you want a Halloween special on the 30th? It'll be on the 30th, not the 31st, because I have church on the 31st. But yes, no, or undecided, please vote and let me know what your vote is. There's a lot of great channels in this chat. I'm subbing those I don't know. Awesome. And let's see. Oh, I know I've missed some of my Jeremy's World. Jeff Rose, I'm looking at this Priscilla art channel. Looks good. Hello, guys and gals. Hey, Jeff Rose. Scott says, I've been subbing to a few. I don't know I had not. That's right. Daryl Deemer is saying hi to Jeff Rose. Everybody's saying hi. Pleco Whisper says, a blessed Susie Q. Thank you, Mark. Down the wormhole, Dee is here. Hey, Dee, how are you doing? Good to see you, sweetheart. I got to catch up on some of your videos. I didn't get to finish watching your stream last night, Jeff Rose. Did you flood the fish room? I told my husband Rod after I had to log off, I said my chest was so tight watching those tanks fill up, hoping that none of them overflowed. But I sure did enjoy your live stream last night. Oh, Carlos says, ouch, he had those. Yeah, my mom has had several surgeries because the stone was so large, it was inoperable. Well, not inoperable. They couldn't be passed. She's had, but anyway, they're going to ultrasonically, try to, or break it up. A year ago it was inoperable because it was lodged in the nucleus of the kidney. But anyway, it moved out, and it was trying to block the ureter, which is dangerous for her and anybody. And so anyway, the doctor she has now believes that they can break it up, and if they don't get it all out, she's going to have a second surgery to go in and get it. So thank you for the prayers. Rick, when you come on Friday, BAM Aquatics is coming to see Susan for SLC Aquatics on Friday. Did I let the cat out of the bag, Rick? I'm excited. I really am. I cleaned up my fish room. Oh. But anyway, he's coming to buy some fish, buy some tanks, because I have to downsize a little bit. And when you downsize, you can be more selective. I also have some more news. The juvenile angelfish have paired off, and they're spawning again, Rick. So if you want a pair of spawning angels, let me know. And you can get them while you're here. The other ones are boys. And I have one female, three juvenile males, and their father is in the tank. So if I keep going with the angels, I may bring Mama back with Daddy and try again to see if they'll spawn. Mom has turned into a cannibal. She was just laying eggs to eat them. So sometimes you have to give them a break. Nervous about Big Easy. Big comeback in 2 days. All right, Mark. Big Easy's coming back in 2 days. Oh, let's see. Angelo's doing good, I hope. Everybody's saying hi and checking each other out. Lots of new faces in here, Don says. Yeah, we got some new faces in here, honey. Right now we got 24 watching. Don't forget to share this link with this video on other social media like Google Plus, Twitter, Facebook. If you have a Twitch account, whatever. Thank you. Email. Text message some of your friends. Tell them to come out and hang out tonight. I am probably going to go past the hour because some of y'all came in late, and I need to just reiterate again what we've been doing here tonight. Those that hung out with me last week, you know I had announced that I will be downsizing my fish room due to some life changes that I'm having to go through. I spent a week with my mom, and I got out of my comfort zone, rented a car, drove 712 miles by myself, me and Jesus, all the way, no problems, except had an issue with the car that I was renting. And they ended up towing it in the next morning and gave me a hot convertible Mustang. And if y'all haven't been on Facebook to see the videos and the pictures, Mom claimed it. She goes, it's mine. But anyway, I had fun with that car, drove it back, and didn't have any issues, and turned it back in the next morning. Anyway, Rod says I don't need a sports car. You'll have to ask him why. Almost 30 watching. Thank you, Priscilla, for that post. Hit that like button. Yep, we got 24 likes and 1 unlike. Priscilla says it was amazing meeting everyone last weekend and getting all those hugs and kisses. Make sure to go to the next one. I really am hoping that I can make the next. Melvin, DPK, send me the information on that soursop because I've never heard of that before. Oh, I got a pain. Oh, good. Got a pop. Oh, Rick, make sure both of you film some of the meeting. Yeah, Rick says he wants to film. I want to film too. I'm probably going to have to put my phone on the tripod because I'm going to be busy catching fish, sucking water out of the tanks. I somehow got kicked off a minute. I'm looking forward to it. No secrets. Yeah, it's buffering. Dropped frames detected. Says it's not receiving enough video. I'm going to wait a minute. Is it better now? Angelo's going to be downsizing over the winter, unfortunately, but life must come first. Life and family comes first, and Looks like the screen. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the delay. It's still buffering, jagging. Madfish Diva, hey Char, how you doing? But Angelo, yes, what you were saying is family must come first. Yeah, I'm having some issues, guys. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi. Oh, it's off. If I keep having a problem, over 7 o'clock. Hang in there as long as you can, guys. Lost me. We're not receiving data from my encoder. Okay. Do y'all have me? Hop in chat tonight. It's still buffering. Don't know what's going on. It could be my Wi-Fi. It could be my internet. Spectrum is fast uploading, fast downloading, but it's not stable. Just some technical difficulties. She should be back. Thanks, Carlos. Do you have me now? Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Hey, Rob. Welcome to the live stream, sweetheart. You want me to send the video of the soursop to Instagram? Yeah, that'd be fine, Carlos. Thank you. River Life says, hello there. Please stand by. Please stand by. Thank you, Scott. I got the notification, Carlos. Thank you very much. I'll check it out after the stream. Well, thanks for coming by, Rob. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Been going for an hour. Subs. Looks like I'm going to have to log off, guys. Bob! Keeps buffering for me. All right, I'm going to disconnect and lower my bit rate. Okay, I lowered my bit rate. Hopefully it'll catch up with itself here in a few minutes. What do y'all think? You're almost recouped from this weekend, Rob? Hey, Bob, welcome to the live stream. Is it better now? I lowered my bit rate. Yep, it's buffering. Hello, hello, hello. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Please stand by. Crossing fingers down the wormhole. Yeah, you see the chroma key behind me? I did the updates on Streamlabs, Bob, and it doesn't want to behave itself. It says that it's using it looks fine to me, Mob says. It's still buffering. It's got to be my internet connection, everyone. But I do appreciate you coming by and staying with me tonight. Please check out my website at slcaquatics.org. And if you would like to support me, please do so by becoming a patron. And all of that information is in the description of this video. I want to network other people's websites on my website. So if you would like to be connected with SLC Aquatics, hashtag FishFamMom. Please send me an email at score48@yahoo.com with your website link, and I will check out your website and integrate it into, and you will become one of my sponsors, even though you may not want to support me financially, but you're always welcome to support me financially, and you will still go in under my sponsors. And I want to be a great resource for everyone. But technical difficulties causes me to have to leave. I love you guys. Thanks again for being with me. And next Tuesday is Halloween Eve. So if you want a Halloween special, let me know by answering the poll in the video. Run your mouse across the upper right hand corner, click the I, and answer the poll. Thank you. I will see you later. God bless you. Hashtag FishFamMom. Later.